Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Geraldine from Negestyle. Welcome to my new subscribers, and I want to apologize for the long silence. I've been busy with school and work. It wasn't easy, but I'm back, guys. I'm back. We're gonna chat on that later on. Today we're working on the French tips, white tips French manicure. There you go. I'm using the French tips from the Kiss set, as you see on the top right. That's what I'm using, just the tips. I'm not using the whole set. So here you go. That's my white tips. So the first thing I'm gonna do is size up my tips. Make sure I fit it around my nails. Make sure it fits perfectly, and I'm gonna line them up on the side for both hands before I start applying the tips. All right, so as I was saying earlier, I was so busy. I took a course that took me for like 4 or 5 months, the course. So it was intense. And I was super busy. I had to catch up. Your girl don't want to fail. So I graduated, thank God. And I'm back. I'll have more time for videos right now. And I have a lot of requests for my subscribers to do some videos, some tutorials. I'm working on it, guys. I promise you, I'm working on it. We're going to have another video maybe by the end of the day today or tomorrow. No, tomorrow in 2 days on the crop top that one of my subscribers requests that I do a full tutorial on. So I'm working on it, guys. So back to the video. I'm lining up, fitting my nails, make sure I have the perfect fit, and line up for both hands on one side before I start applying the glue. All right, I'm ready to apply the tips. I'm using my gel glue I purchased from Amazon. It was a set of two. Like, it's paste, sticky. I like it. It's different. I'd rather use this one compared to the watery or liquid glue because it runs down and makes a mess. But this one just stick, and it holds in the tip, holds in the nails before you put under the UV lamp. So I'm using my single nail Kiara Sky to do this tutorial because I don't have the right lamp. I advise you to use the one I have on the top left, UV gel lamp. That's more practical, less mess, and like it dries easy. You can see what you're doing. You holding and adjusting the nail while you glue it. That's practical. So I had one of those. I left it back in Cameroon, so I'm about to purchase another one for the US. There you go. See how it glues so good? It looks so lovely. It looks lovely already before I even finish the tutorial. So as I was saying, I'd advise you to buy the UV lamp, the one you can adjust any direction you want to place it. It's more practical because you have both hands to adjust and place under the lamp when you're ready. That's cheaper on AliExpress. It's like $7 and change in AliExpress, but it's also cheaper in Amazon. I purchased mine in Amazon. I'm still waiting for it to arrive because I'll use that for the next tutorial. So in Amazon, I bought a set of two for like $15 and change without tax. So it's practical. I advise you to buy that. The Kiara Sky is good for other kind of nail tutorial, but for this tip, applying tips, is way practical using the UV lamp one that I showed you earlier. So I'm applying the tips to all the nails using, guys, let me tell you something. It's easier when you watch all these commercials or when you watch people do nails, but it's not easy. It's not that easy when you're doing it yourself. So practice made perfect. It's not an easy task to like do the video and film to show y'all, because if you're doing your own nails, you're going to bring it closer to your face, closer to your body. You adjust and you work the way you want to work. But when you're doing a tutorial, you want to film, it's hard to like make sure you centralize under the camera at the same time you're doing the job. So do it. Take your time. It's not gonna be that easy the first time, the second time, the third time. That's how you learn to do your nails. And trust me, you save a lot of money doing that. So back to the video. I'm applying the last step. You see how I'm working around, adjusting it, making sure everything is straight. I have to look at it and make sure I centralize my video, my camera too. It's not easy, but we made it. There you go. It looks so pretty. As I said in my post on YouTube, I'm not a fan of short nails, but this French manicure are lovely, very lovely. So the next step I'm doing, I'm using my wipe to wipe an alcohol to like clean up the gel, because gel is always sticky. Remember that gel is always sticky, so you want to make sure you wipe it with alcohol before you use your nail file, electric or hand nail file, because it's very sticky, as I said, and it's gonna like mess up your nail file. So you need to make sure you wiped out the stickiness with alcohol and wipes. So I'm just trying to level up the gel, the one that's overflowed. Just level it up. The next step, I'm applying polygel or gel to my nails. I like to do this because I love the pinking and white thing when I do the French manicure. My nails are not that pinky, so that's why I'm using the gel to like give it that pinky look and give it more volume. Because when you use a set, they have gel, like a gel brush in on the set, the key set. But that's not enough. I want it thicker. I want it pinkier. So that's why I choose to use the polygel, as you see. All right. This is not an easy step too. So you have to practice. The first nail not going to be that easy. You're going to have some struggles, especially working with the polygel. The structural polygel, it runs around. It's sticky to the brush. You make sure you have an alcohol on the side to dip in your brush to like remove the sticky gel on your brush. We're using the alcohol and work it around. It's not easy, as I always said, but practice will make you perfect. Practice will make it practical and easier for you. My first nail is not easy. It's when I go to the second, the third, and the last nail, then I do a perfect job. So take your time, work on it. You don't have to be filming. Bring the nail closer to your face, closer to your body. Look it closely. Take your time. It might take you 10 to 20 minutes on one nail. Yeah, it could. But take your time. You're learning. Take your time. You're doing it for yourself. You're not in a competition. You are not doing it for a client. Even if you're doing it for your friend, practice always make perfect, guys. So I'm taking my time working the gel around. Make sure I don't mess up my French manicure, my French tip, sorry. So I'm being very careful applying the gel. Make sure I clean whatever is over the white tips. I had to put more gel because it was not like evenly spread around. I had less gel, so I'm putting in more gel to fill in all the holes and the gaps. So just keep watching and see. It's very easy to understand why I'm working it. Remember, the first nail is always hard. The second one will be better. The third one, you get it. And the fourth one, it's gonna be easier and faster. So I'm gonna stop talking and just let you watch and understand what I'm doing. Make sure you clean around the cuticles before you put under the UV lamp, because once it dries, you cannot take it out. Once it dries, it will be hard to take it out, and you're gonna mess up your whole nails. So make sure you clean around the cuticles well before you put under the UV lamp. You wipe out whatever is on the white tips before you put on the UV lamp, so you don't mess up your nails. So I'm gonna keep working on the second nail. I got better on the second nails, and I'm gonna get better on the third and the fourth nail. So just keep watching, guys, and learn with me. All right, that's the last nail. I got better. I did it faster. And don't forget, make sure you still use your wipe and alcohol. Use your alcohol to clean it and wipe it around before you start filing. Because if you don't do that, it's going to pick up any dirt around. It's sticky. Gel is sticky. It picks the dirt around. So make sure you wipe it with a wipe and alcohol. So now I'm using my file to like make sure I smooth it out, make sure it's not that rough and pointy. Then I'm gonna use my electric nail to level it up, make sure it's like smooth for the same level. Also, listen, I forgot one important step, because the next day after I finished my nail, I had to go over it with clear gel. I noticed that the tips are not that solid. They're not that thick. They easily break, because the one of my nails cracked in the middle, right in the center. So I had to clean the nails over and apply a clear base of gel, like clear structured gel on it, to give it more volume, to make it solid, to make it stronger. So that's a step I forgot in my tutorial. Please make sure after you file it down and clean it and prep it, put a layer, just a light layer of clear clear structure gel or palette gel, or the gel that came in the Kiss Nail French manicure set, any kind of gel over it, clear, to give it more volume and make it more stronger so your nails don't crack faster. So just keep watching. I'm gonna file it down, level it up. Don't forget to apply your clear gel or even rubber base, anything you have that's clear, any kind of gel that's clear. You put it, apply it on top of the whole nail after you clean it up. And also don't forget to use your alcohol wipe to wipe it before you apply your top gel. So that's how I proceeded with the nails. I applied the top coat twice. I applied the first time. I cured under the UV lamp for 60 seconds. When it dried, I applied a second layer of top gel to give it more shine. And this time around, I let it dry under the UV lamp for 90 to 120 seconds. No rush. Make sure you dry it under the UV lamp twice for 60 seconds, or you could do 90 seconds. That works. So now I'm applying some cuticle oil. Very, very necessary because your cuticles went through a lot of pressure. You don't want them to peel off and chop up. So thank you for watching, guys, to the end of the video. I hope you learn and enjoy my short French white tips nail tutorial. And I'll catch you on the next one later.